When it comes to Superman versus Omni-Man, let's take a look at the advantages one has over the other and some feats associated with them. Senses. Because the Viltrumites heavily resemble Kryptonians, people are quick to assume they have the same power set. They don't. Unlike Omni-Man, Superman possesses enhanced senses, which means he can see, hear, and even smell Omni-Man coming from a mile away. Speed. Viltrumites are incredibly fast, but as I proved with math in another video, Superman has flown at 16 times the speed of light. Strength. In the comics, 3 Viltrumites were able to destroy a planet by crashing through it. But this was only after it had been shot through the core by a weapon that can kill even Viltrumites. Superman has been shown to destroy an entire planet by jumping off of it. It should also be noted that this was a planet with no yellow sun around, so he wasn't even fully powered when he performed this feat. Still not convinced of his strength? There's a few more to mention. I won't be bringing up the time Superman held up 200 quintillion tons with one hand, because that took place in an alternate universe of All-Star Superman, and his powers had been greatly increased due to getting very close to the sun, so using that as a feat would be cheating. Instead, here's an in-universe feat. Superman was once strapped to a machine that made him hold up the entire weight of the Earth. He did this for 5 days straight and only had a single drop of sweat to show for it. Healing. We're dealing with 2 characters who can deliver devastating blows, so recovery is an important factor. In the comics, we see Viltrumites heal from fatal injuries, but in most cases, it happens over a course of weeks, and technology was involved, which actually speaks to the limits of Viltrumite healing. In the comics, it takes Mark 2 weeks to recuperate from his battle with Omni-Man, and Cecil made it clear that his medical boys patched him up real good. Another Viltrumite who was critically injured had his jaw and arm replaced by cybernetic prosthetics, because no amount of treatment could get them to heal back. We also see Conquest, a powerful Viltrumite with scarring on his face and a prosthetic right hand. This means there are some things even Viltrumites can't completely recover from. It should be noted, however, that there is one powerful Viltrumite who did heal from grievous injuries, but he was specifically bred to have the best genetic traits. Now to Superman. When it comes to healing factors in the comics, Wolverine is probably the most famous, but most people don't realize that Superman isn't too far behind. In Superman Batman issue 21, Superman simultaneously faces off against a nuclear-powered atomic skull and an alternate universe super team who are obviously based on the Avengers. They mistake Skull for their version of Ghost Rider and shoot him with a magic bullet. The bullet makes a hole through Superman's hand, hits Skull, and causes an explosion. Seconds later, Superman states that the wound has already healed, all while being bombarded by a wave of atomic energy. In issue 1 of that same series, Superman is shot with a kryptonite bullet, which Batman has to remove quickly because around it is already starting to heal shut. Even when impaired by kryptonite, his healing remains impressive. Experience. Omni-Man is over 2,000 years old and was born on a planet where the strong routinely take out the weak, meaning he's had more than his fair share of battle. We've seen him take on Viltrumites who were just as strong or stronger and give them a fight to remember by utilizing tactics and not just brute strength in battle. Superman lacks millennia of battle experience, but he is very skilled in the use of his own powers. An important factor is heat vision. We'll come back to that later. Durability. Viltrumites are incredibly durable, with very few things in the universe being able to kill or even injure them. They have a high resistance to extreme temperatures, but it is limited. In the comics, a Viltrumite was defeated by incinerating him on the surface of the sun, a surface that can burn up to 5,600 degrees Celsius hot, which brings us to the most dangerous weapon in Superman's arsenal, his heat vision. In Superman Unchained issue 4, it's stated that the maximum heat of Superman's heat vision is 5,000 degrees Celsius, almost as hot as the sun's surface. Justice League Volume 3 issue 3 seems to confirm this number once again when Superman enters the Earth's core, where the temperature is a whopping 5,200 degrees Celsius. He tries to use his heat vision to destroy several orbs, but realizes that the core itself is hotter than his heat vision. If he can manage to fire a powerful beam at Omni-Man, the heat could be enough to obliterate him. Omni-Man is not one to just stand still and take it though. With his speed and ability to survive in the vacuum of space by holding his breath, he could dodge the heat beams and take the fight off-world. But orbit is the last place you want to face Superman. The reason is, again, heat vision. In Adventures of Superman issue 620, a cannibal planet seeks to blot out the sun and devour the frozen Earth. Superman flies 200,000 miles away and fires a heat vision beam that covers the entire planet Earth. So not only is he capable of firing an extremely wide beam, his control is so precise that from 200,000 miles away, he can hit the Earth with just the right temperature. He also used this ability more offensively in Action Comics Volume 2 issue 34, when he again flew close to the sun and unleashed a wide beam to attack Brainiac's world ship. No matter how fast Omni-Man is, and even in space, he's not dodging this. Killer instinct. Superman will always try to reason and subdue where he can. Omni-Man will go for the kill instantly. While I believe he would be able to catch Kal-El off guard once, that would be the end of it. And while Omni-Man could try to prolong the battle by keeping it in space, Viltrumites can hold their breath for 2 weeks. Superman once flew through space for 60 days straight. So if they play the waiting game, Kal-El comes out on top. Do I think it's impossible for Omni-Man to defeat the last son of Krypton? No. Because just as Stan Lee said,
the person who'd win in a fight is the person that the scriptwriter wants to win.
And it's true. Omni-Man could get his hands on some kryptonite, attack Superman when he's depleted of solar energy, or use the Kryptonian's moral code against him. It all depends. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.